Yeah, how exciting is this? This is really fun and, again, very enjoyable. It creates a lot of great energy, and yet about 14 months ago, I had a day where it wasn't so exciting, wasn't so fun when I discovered that I had multiple myeloma cancer. And I even had to ask the doctor, what is an oncologist? I had no idea, leading a fairly healthy life and all the rest of those attributes of not being associated with medical, and then diving into this world that was just incredible. Now, at the end of this, I can say with some great enthusiasm, I'm cancer-free due to this process. Thank you. It feels so good. And yet, the last 14 months have been an incredible journey, one that has been so difficult and arduous, and I don't actually think I might have made it without some of these support mechanisms in place. The Sandra J Foundation was something I read about in a simple newspaper article. I applied. Within a week, they said, please look at this. I started 2 different periods of chemotherapy. That one was for 6 months and then another 3-month window. At some of those points, I was doing IV drips that one lasted 12 hours, another lasted 14 hours, and I thought, this is professional torture. This is crazy. How could I manage to it? And it was the acupuncture modality that I used through this grant that helped me free up what I called my liver expansion so that I could process. At one point, there were 14 different chemicals coursing through my body, and all of them caustic, just like the video, the testimonies we saw earlier. That was my experience as well. And without that, I don't think I would have had the moxie to do another IV drip going into those wards. It was just so challenging to get up every day and say, okay, I got to just show up and go. I'll just share briefly that another unique drug under the brand name Zometa with my bone cancer, there were 19 tumors in my body, including 2 that destroyed some vertebrae. I had to go into major spine surgery in the last year as well. And this Zometa drug that I did every other week for 6 months was like pouring sludge into my body. It was like cement, and I couldn't even walk. My joints were so swollen, my muscles atrophied. And another modality I used from this grant was massage therapy. And I got to be honest with you, I think I had a massage 30 years ago or something. It just wasn't one of those things I was drawn toward. And yet, what would have taken many, many days, 7, 10 days to recover from a drip and then get ready to start it again 2 weeks later, the massage therapist allowed me to free up, and I could walk in some simple way. And I had enough energy. It was that powerful. I had enough energy. I heard earlier I could get from the bedroom to the kitchen. And, I can't, again, describe, the nausea that went on for months, right? I mean, it was an hourly trip to the bathroom, hunched over. And then after 3 months into it, I got the grant and I started the acupuncture. And then the nausea, I could get by with maybe 2 or 3 sessions in a day. And that was also very powerful. This stuff was eye-opening. I said, wow, I need this. Everybody needs this. So I'm extraordinarily grateful to be a recipient of this. I'm actually finishing up my chemotherapy. I have 2 more months to go on an irregular basis with some maintenance. Yes, thank you. It feels good to be here, and I couldn't have done it without obviously the support of loving family and friends and community. And again, I just have to really shout out that the unique process of discovery to say that all of these caustic chemicals had less impact on a side effect basis because of these additional therapies that I was able to receive. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. And I'll simply close by saying I recognize I'm the luckiest guy in the world, and I sum up my journey simply by saying that if anything could go right, it went right. And so I'm so very grateful to be here tonight. So thanks.